there's a movement to cancel Canada Day, the national holiday that commemorates the country's confederation birthday. Well, that's the one way of saying it. So it's been picking up momentum across the country. In other words, in order to cancel it. So right now, it's been called off in Victoria, BC, in Wilmot Township, Ontario, and of course, at least one First Nation. Out of respect for the indigenous communities.
Is Victoria Day and Canada Day, are those different holidays? I'm sorry, I'm mixed up. Are they different?
I don't even know. All I know,
because I thought they were like the same holiday. Because if Victoria canceled and it's Victoria Day is anyway.
When the Ryerson statue got yanked down, or rather defaced, I said, "Hey, this is just the intro track. This is like the intro. You know what I mean? It's the intro to the album. They need to cancel it." So first they defaced it, then they yanked it down. What I say? I knew this shit was coming, man. And look, man, at the end of the day, look, I'll just say this and I'll keep it to the point. I'm very proud to be Canadian. Every single country has dirt on their hand. Especially if your country was started up by a bunch of Rons and Todds and Karens. You definitely got a lot of dirt, a lot of blood on your hands. 100%. Are we seeing who has more blood on their hands? You could have that argument. You could do that. But I'm just saying, Canada is a good country to live in. But we're not innocent. Not by any means. Now, people have been celebrating, myself included. I've been celebrating Canada's Day for as long as I can remember. Have I been letting off fireworks and barbecuing? No. But I get the day off and I'm happy about it. So I celebrate it with a smile in my own way. Again, for as long as I've been living that I can remember, I've been doing that. This situation with the indigenous children, this happened way before I was even a thought in my dad or my mom's mind. Okay? Still celebrating. So if this means, and you know us, people, we're fickle. We're fickle. This just happened, so it's fresh on people's mind. It's fresh on their hearts. So guess what? Canada Day is going to come around. Should we cancel Canada Day? Fuck yes. Does that mean we're going to cancel Canada Day forever? No. Even if it's the right thing to do, that's just not who we are. This is fresh. It's a fresh wound. To us, anyways, to the indigenous people, a forever wound. But it's a fresh wound for us. We're Canadian. We're going to want to do the right thing, at least to appease the indigenous people, to let them know we stand with them in solidarity. Let's say fuck Canada Day this year. Because next year, it's gonna be fireworks and big flags, and it's gonna be like this shit never even happened. Sad to say.
I tried to let you go. I wanted to let you go, but you laid out exactly where I'm going with it at the end of the spiel there. This is like Black History Month. What is Black History Month really? You tell me. What is different. It's a month. What is different in Black History Month than any other month of the year?
Yeah,
Please.
The month is dedicated to Black history. It's to make yourself aware. If you're unaware, it's a month to, to awareness is going to come up a lot, to provide awareness to people who don't know, so this shit never happens again.
Right. So when you were in school, how did school change during Black History Month?
Well, they would insert one lesson for about 5 minutes, give you homework, and not check if you did it.
Okay, so you're in the workforce now, you're an adult. So when Black History Month, how does your workplace change?
They send you out some emails, say, hey, if you're depending on what you're doing, like in meetings, they might have, some presentations to acknowledge the month, things like that. Funny thing, more at work than school, but yeah, I see where you're going.
You see where I'm going with this, right? It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. That's what it is. So if you want to do something and you really want to affect people, stop doing this momentary shit, this little temporary moment. Because I want to reveal something to you, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know. The enemies, that's what they want you to do. They want you to be happy and pleased real quick and get it over and done with and move on. Because when you move on, you no longer think about it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did cancel Canada Day.
No, of course not.
I would not be surprised. Because that is something that you could do this year and have next year, just like you said, and nobody would give a fuck about no indigenous people. They probably forgot about indigenous people at that point. They don't care no more. Stop. People, listen to me right now. I'm going to say this one time, and I've said it many times before. If you want to affect these people, you got to affect their pockets. All these people that have these residential schools and all stop going to Ryerson. They built the school based on a man who started these residential schools. That was who founded it. It's named after him. It's his thing. But you still go to his school. And you want to talk about canceling Canada Day. That don't make no fucking sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? And there's tons of other things that have been founded by these people who are involved in these indigenous murders and mass homicides is what they are. Genocides, if you want to take it to the extreme.
They even found more children. Sorry, go ahead.
I know they did, and they're gonna find more. And apparently, there's a fund that has been placed by the government in order to search for all these kids. But let me tell you one thing: the money that's put in and the amount of places they have to search, they don't add up. But we gonna talk about that another time when it gets more deep into the details about what they doing. Right now, it's just a talk. You understand what it is?
Well, viewing public, especially to my Canadians, are you saying fuck Canada Day? At least for this year? I hope you are. I hope you also, you're probably on social media. I hope you also spread awareness, spread the word, let people know why you're saying fuck Canada Day. And don't just let it be a momentary thing. You know, you got the rest of the year to spread awareness. You got the rest of the year to keep up. Don't just watch this podcast. Watch this podcast. But don't just watch this podcast. Open up a book, do your Googles, figure out what's going on. Because the more you know, the more pissed off you're going to get. And you're probably going to want to cancel some other shit.
I don't think people realize really that there's more citizens in a country than there is government officials. And if a large amount of citizens have a like-mind in something and really, really push for whatever that like-mindedness thing is, they will get it because they don't have no fucking choice. That's why the government couldn't stop us from traveling. They knew what that would have caused if they stopped people from traveling altogether. They know what kind of mass hysteria that would have caused. And if we really learn to stop this fake shit, this momentary I care about this something because it's in the news shit, and really give a fuck about something for more than just a second or a hashtag or whatever, we would actually see change. But unfortunately, that's never going to fucking happen.
Well, I will definitely be using...
right now are lazy as fuck.
I will definitely be using my hashtags on Canada Day. I'm just saying. But I obviously I agree with what you're saying. You got to do more than just, you know.
And it's on a Thursday. Who the fuck celebrated on a Thursday anyways? Who celebrated on a Thursday at work? Come on,
yo,
man.
all
Let's cancel the worst candidate today.
Yo, all the higher ups who run this country and shit are like, let them fucking have it. It's a Thursday. We're in the office anyways. Who gives a fuck?
What the fuck?
They got work on. They got work on Friday anyways. Yo, listen, viewing public billboard. Real talk, man. Leave it in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts are about this. It gets nastier and nastier. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And rest in peace to all those unnamed children who they found. And unfortunately, like my man said, there's probably going to be more. And condolences to all those parents. And hopefully, that hole in your heart at some point will be filled. Probably not. I know mine wouldn't be. So, yeah. And me saying what I would be doing, that's a whole other 10 minutes. Deuces.